Peace and love. So, in this video, we're just going to be having a bit of a chat and maybe pulling some cards and seeing what messages we have come forward. But I just wanted to really share something with you guys and basically just go from there. So basically, the other night, I was just relaxing, and there was just there was a short moment where I was feeling slightly disconnected from like energy, but it wasn't that. It's more so like an internal feeling of basically what happened was somebody left a comment on the channel, and I had been thinking about it for a bit, and it wasn't anything surprising. You know, my guides and everybody has really, obviously myself, has made myself aware that with the light comes the dark. But well, it's just more so, I don't know what it was, to be honest. I guess because I wasn't like down about it or anything like that. It was just more so, I don't know, just a reflective moment. And then, so anyway, I ended up meditating, and what my guides were saying to me was that we've been sending people to you to talk to you, but you've not been hearing, you've not been listening, that I need to go deeper. So as that message came to go deeper, when I sat in meditation, I kept hearing go deeper, go deeper, go deeper. And then as that kept ringing in my head, I was seeing myself swim down into like the bottom of the sea, or like the bottom of a well, or I was just swimming so far down that it was getting black. And then as I got to the bottom of like the sea floor, the seabed, or wherever I was in whatever water, I started pulling things up out of the ground, out of the sea floor. And when I was pulling these things up, they was objects, but there was light. So basically, I can't remember all the objects, but there was more than two things. I can only remember two specific things. But I started pulling out these objects, and one of the objects was a book, but it didn't have no writing in it. It was just a book and it was light. So I'm just going to call it like a book of light. And then I pulled out another object, and it was a chalice. And for some reason, this chalice seemed really significant. And then what I heard was the Chalice of Aphrodite. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that was saying. But then as I was in meditation, I started getting like messages about planets, and I started seeing like two planets coming together, and I was just getting so many messages about this Chalice of Aphrodite that I just knew it was significant, but it felt something to do with me, something connected with me, but I didn't know what it was, and I still don't know what it is. And then like I was feeling, around that time, I was feeling like Anne Frank's energy, and I was going to do like a connection to see if I could bring anything forward from her, if I could connect with her or whatever, but I was feeling that energy around me, and I don't know whether there's a link with like Aphrodite or something. But then after I came out of meditation, I decided to put in the internet Aphrodite and the Chalice of Aphrodite, but there was nothing coming up on the Chalice of a chalice or the Chalice of Aphrodite, and I still not really found anything. And then I put in Aphrodite, I think, and I can't remember because it was the other day, but I probably should have had a look at if I could find it again before I did the video. But it was mentioning about planets and just saying things about her, but the things that it was saying was the things that I was getting from the meditation. And it's weird why, I don't know why, like none of it's coming, like the specific things, but not even the stuff that I researched after is coming to mind. I can't even remember, but I don't know, but something to do with this Chalice of Aphrodite seems very significant to me, and it may not be something like a chalice in terms of, well, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. If I'm just being honest, I really don't know. But ever since I did the meditation, I've not been able to get it out of my mind, this Chalice of Aphrodite. So I thought I'd just come on and share it with you guys or whoever. I don't know, shall we try pull some cards and see if we can get any guidance come forward on this chalice or Aphrodite. For some reason, I feel like we should go with the Kyle Grey Keepers of Light deck. Let's just burn some sage. I was feeling a message actually earlier though today, just regarding the collective, and that we're going to be having more vivid dreams. I've been having vivid dreams. My mum's been having vivid dreams. Okay. So let's set the intention to bring forward guidance and messages on the Chalice of Aphrodite. For some reason, I was seeing myself drink the from this cup, this chalice, and when I drank, I grew, and then I got the message leveling up, and then I was feeling the astral plane, something to do with like when you get to a certain level within yourself. Like you go to the astral and you gain access to this chalice. Like maybe that's what I did in meditation. I went to another realm and discovered the chalice, if that makes sense. And it does make sense because when I'm in meditation, I often ask my guides to elevate me to certain realms or the astral realm. I did actually say that. I did actually, yes. Sorry. Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. I feel like that's confirmation. Because I did see myself level up. And it's almost like the drink was like, it's almost like, say you had somebody, like a shapeshifter, and then you had, and they shapeshifted into like a 13-year-old boy, and then they drank from the cup, and then their true self came out, and they was like a 23-year-old man. It's almost like I don't know, something like the Cloak of Wisdom. It's like it reveals your higher self or your true self, or it's just a connection back to your higher self. I'm getting something to do with like Christ consciousness, like your God self, your God body, your light body, with all this gold. I'm getting Krishna, Lord Krishna. And I think he's actually connected to Christ consciousness. I forgot what this sacred geometry is called, not the Ankh. Can you see? I think it's Metatron's cube. I can't remember if I'm saying the right. Oh, that's really frustrating. Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Definitely getting the Christ consciousness energy. But also, if you look at this image, is that not a chalice? That's most definitely confirmation to me. And look how this bird diving deep, as if they're diving deep into the chalice, into the well. And then this chalice has the wings, almost like when you drink of it, it reveals your wings. It reveals your cloak of wisdom. It reveals your true self, your God self, your potential. I feel like I want to say your potential self. And maybe I'm being called to say this on camera because maybe like not just I can access the chalice of Aphrodite, that maybe others can or have. And maybe this woman is representing Aphrodite. It's almost like the card saying I am. It's almost, oh my, it's funny because before I came down and I was upstairs, I had a crystal on my shelf and something said to me, get the blue crystal, the blue one, this one. I don't know if you can see if the light's too much. But anyway, perfect matching energies. Okay, let's pull one more card from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck on the Chalice of Aphrodite. Confirmation. I just love how energy works. How there's no really making this up. 1313 as I just looked up at the camera. So we have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. A moment ago, I was just mentioning how it's almost that this Chalice of Aphrodite reveals your true self, reveals your God self. And this card saying, unleash your spirit, sacred self. I'm so glad I did this connection because I was honestly questioning myself, and it's something that's not been able to leave my mind since the meditation, and it just was so vivid. And I just had to, and I just feel so grateful at this time, in this moment, so blessed to be able to do this work and to receive messages and guidance and nudges. And I just thank all the energies that are around me, present. And I thank you. But I think we're going to leave this video here. And let's just give a nod to honouring and discovering our sacred self. And you never know, maybe we might see each other on the astral one day. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Ashe.